So I wonder if there was
YouTube.
Well, here comes another one. Nim Li Punit. Well, good morning YouTube. I'm at another place. It's got a bit of a museum and some rocks. Just have a quick look. Teeth. Two. So there's 3 tombs. So that might be a bit dark. Happy face. Every time his nose has been broken off. But in this one over here, we have some big rocks. I think they're trying to say something of the size of that thing. Yeah. That is quite something. Big rock. Intricate carving on that. You can see the marks that I used to dig it up. Well, I'm the only one here. It's dinner time, and I'm the only one here all day. There's nobody been here. I'm the first one here today, and it's dinner time, so go and have a wander, see what we can find. Probably a pile of rocks, but I like rocks. And you like rocks, because you're watching this here, must like rocks. So, yeah. But as you see, there's lots and lots of rocks. Some are purposely done. But yeah, have a look. So, a lot of these rocks, as you see, have got a flat edge, so it was probably part of the structure by looking at it. What's that? Silk cotton zebra, whatever that is. It's a big tree. There's some tombs here, so we might get to see the tombs. And I've actually put bug spray on. There's another structure that's not a structure anymore, it's a pile of stones. Mind you, I dare say if you start going through this lot, and you'll find a bit of a wall that you could probably uncover if you really wanted to do. Gumbo Limberito. Been there? That looks like the golden tree, but no, it's not golden. Been here over the lots of years, it's obviously collapsed, been destroyed. But most obviously that was a wall. There's still bits of it there. Have to dig it out. But it's finding which bits to pull out and which bits not to pull out. Yeah. These are big flat stones. But yeah. So it's definitely, but it's seriously overgrown. Yeah. Couple of pillars, and then obviously the usual ball game jobby. I've done it that I can see. Surprised it's still up. Let's see if this one's got something carved on it. No. It's possible it could have been at the time, but anyhow, let's try not to break my neck. Flat bits. Jappy jabber. So if that's that size of that, it's like a fir tree, is it? No. And if you know what I mean. Honest. Yeah, they do like the ball courts. Yeah, they do like the ball courts. I think everyone that I've been to has a ball court. Or a couple of ball courts. Don't know how it works, the ball, what actually do with the ball. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, but there must be a thing to do. I don't know if that's hickory, is it? Yeah, don't know. But this feels a bit more like, you know, overgrown type. You're just finding it, exploring. That'd be pretty cool. You know, that's grown like that. Really fascinating. So it's like a couple of trees into one. So I wonder if the roots are just how the roots are, or it's, you know, it was higher and it's been washed away maybe. I don't think so. That's a big lump of rock. But definitely, it's just how all the rocks are flat, obviously. It was there, so it was there. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually see the remains of something that was carved on that. But I suppose over the years they've just been broken, destroyed, worn away. There's a big look there. Yeah, it's a shame they don't have them on. That's a funny shaped thing. What was that one for? Interesting to see if that's got something on the other side. They definitely carved something. Like a smiley face. Well, them things are, but they smell nice. Some sort of black fruit for the ants. You can see where they're going. Picking up the leaves. Oh, it's coming to get me. I'll try not to tread on them. Yeah, it's all worn away. Yeah, I wonder if it smells so nice because it's recently had a big rain, a lot of rain yesterday, and everything's all smelling all sweet and all the smells coming out because it's warmed up. Better view of the jungle and the mountains. The sands. So that was a fallen tree. It's actually a root to this big tree here. So this is one of the tombs. Or two of the tombs. Yes, the rocks over the top. his and hers. Yeah, there's not a lot left. A few walls, but that's fine. I don't mind. It's just the atmosphere that I'm getting. And the history that's here and was here. And maybe still here, that's supposed to be uncovered at some point. Yeah. Communal inner line. Look, even ants can walk in a line. All we need now is freaking push bikes to do the same. Turn around then. Yeah, but this is too much. So I wonder if there was a body buried in here then. When they found it and excavated it, I wonder if there was a body in. I might ask actually. That might be interesting to find out. But I dare say it's it was a long time ago. It was found, and whatever was there was probably pilfered, like everything else. Yeah, so the last tomb was found 2015. But yeah, nowadays they didn't have found other stuff in there. Pots, but maybe there was cremated them. Oh, sorry, ants, and the steps on me again. Yeah. I don't know where the other things are then. I've only found 3, so there must be another 2 tombs somewhere. Very disabled access. But, well, they can watch my videos, so they don't have to come, you see. Like you see, I'm doing a public service. Yeah, so I'm doing a public service for the disabled, because they can't, you know, they're not able-bodied, so they can't come and visit places like this. So I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this for them, so they can't get here, you see. So I'm doing a public service. Yeah, that's my excuse. So all the disabled will have to watch this video. Yeah, so this is the back side of the palace. As you see, it's all falling down. But I bet you, if you start digging under that lot and clearing some of that then loose out and getting rid of these trees, you will find other things underneath it. You definitely will. Yeah, I don't know where the other tombs are. Yeah, must be somewhere else in. You can still see there are little things up there. Yeah, I don't know where the other tombs are then, so it's quite interesting. This is the bird there. You're getting the out of the termites. So it's only a short one, but I found it interesting. Just want to know where the other tombs are. That'd be interesting. But never mind. It is what it is. My favourite saying. Right, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Have a good one. Good morning YouTube. Nice little spot I'm at today. I'll just quick spin you around. It's a very little used road in the middle of nowhere. So I was actually camped here night. A couple of people came up in a truck looking for somewhere else and I had to back up. But yeah. So I had this for a spot, which, as you look from Kevin and Jenna, not too shabby. That's a little pool to go swimming in, well, to cool off in, which I wouldn't do a thing like that. But yeah, little fishies. Yeah, there was a cat print. You see, them are actually cat prints. Not very good ones. But enough. Yeah, so not too bad. And I say the road is, I came from that direction and it's quite washed out, quite bad. But this, I've been doing burnouts. But this end of the bridge is a little bit, yeah, I don't like much cop. But yeah. Not too bad a spot at all. Right, I'm back into where I was a couple of days ago. Try and find my parts, because I've got a week before I leave Belize, before I've got to leave Belize. And my parts are in Belize. But it's Monday today. So one of them Monday the 22nd. So one of them got in 10 days ago, and it's been there ever since. And the other one got in. When did the other one got in? Thursday. Wednesday it got in. No, Wednesday it got in, and then Thursday it's just events. So it's just not doing anything, so it's just like stuck there. So I don't know if they're waiting for the customs to organise themselves. Don't know, because one of them's my drone and technically not allowed drones in there, in this country. But I never thought of that before I delivered it here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Plan B will be to forward it on to Mexico if I can do that. Is forward it on to Mexico, and then I'll pick it up in a month's time in the cruise or somewhere or other, because time's ticking and I've got to be there in the next, well, within the next month. I think I've got to be there, so 25th of May, so like the 10th of May I've got to be in the cruise, and I've got a country and a half to go through yet. So I'm waffling. See you later. Good morning YouTube. Well, the problem is now, always problems, lots of problems, is this thing for the parts for the drone and the struts for the roof. They are in Belize. I think they're in Belize City, because that's a sorting office. So at the minute I'm not so far off the border, but I'm going to go back to Belize City, to the DHL office there, and see what they say. It's like an hour away. And there's also the customs. I think there's a problem with the customs, because technically drones aren't allowed in to Belize, which I didn't know that. So, resolve the problem. I'm going to go to see what DHL say. And also in Belize there is the customs and excise office. So it depends what DHL say. It depends what DHL says. I probably will go to the customs office and explain that today is Tuesday and I have to leave Belize on Saturday because my visa runs out on Sunday. What I want to do is say to them, said, look, I'll pick the drone up and I'll drive straight to the border. So we shall see. I'll update you. So we've met up with Kevin and Jenny again, and they're off to Guatemala, which I'd go with them if I could, but we're going to meet them in Guatemala again. Yeah, we'll meet up with in Guatemala. Hopefully in a few days. Well, YouTube, good news and bad news. Bad news, there ain't any. Good news, I got my stuff. So I went up to Belize City. This is obviously the same day. I went up to Belize City and then had my went to DHL and they said yes, the things are here, but we can't give them yet, they're at the airport. So it cost me 20 Belizean dollars at DHL for some reason. I have no idea, some crap, I don't know. So, which is fair enough. So, or 10 US. So she sent me, she filled the form in, did some other things, and then sent me up to the airport. So I got to the airport, because obviously the parts get flown in. So they're at the customs office at the airport, DHL at the airport. So I went in to see them. They say, oh yeah, the parts are here, blah blah blah, and do this, that and other, and filled a couple of forms in. And because technically you're not allowed a drone in here, and the parts as well, for God's sake, you know. So which I found that out later, but yeah. So it says, oh, you've got to wait and see the customs guy. Got the DHL bit there. It says, wait to see the customs guy. So they got the parts out, put it on the side. They had to wait to see the customs guy, who had just gone for his dinner. So I had to wait an hour. So I went to the shop, got some Lace crisps. Well, I still could. So I came back, and they says, oh, have you got a license for the drone? You know, and I explained the predicament that I'm leaving Belize shortly because my visa's running out. And they were very, to be fair, the customs guys were absolutely brilliant. I've just been chatting to the other guy now, his supervisor, absolutely brilliant, because they see the predicament that we're in. They, you know, they could tell that I didn't know about shipping a drone to Belize and the rules and regulations for shipping the drone to Belize. Really, you know, that was really good. They see the predicament, and I suggested, well, I'm going out of Belize tomorrow into Guatemala at such and such a place. So he went off to see his supervisor, and they both came out, had a bit of a chat to me. So what they did is they didn't open the packages, they sealed the packages up and says, right, tomorrow when you go to sign out of the country, take the packages with you. And they did some more paperwork, and the tip for the vehicle that I have, that I've got to hand back, they wrote on that about these two items that I've imported that I've got to export without opening them. So I can't put them as shockers on the roof today. I'll have to wait to Guatemala to do that. So hopefully that should all be hunky dory. To be fair, the customs in Belize didn't have to do that. They could have been nasty and stick to the rules and regulations, but they see the problems that overlanders have. Obviously I'm in Belize City now, but they see the problems that overlanders have is travelling and getting parts, and as long as I get to the border and I show that they haven't been opened, I haven't used them, blah 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 blah, everything should be fine. Whee! So I'm going to give a shout to the custom guys here, for absolutely brilliant, really good, and I'm glad that I came today, because Kevin and Jenny have gone over to Guatemala today, so I'm going to go over tomorrow and meet up with them. So the custom guys are brilliant. Thanks to Kevin at Mud UK for sending the items out for me, which he didn't do, and I still need to pay him, which I haven't forgotten, Kevin, I still need to pay you. And then thanks to my daughter for taking the drone up to Kevin. So it's pretty cool. So now I am off to, ideally I need to get the Land Rover washed because it's covered in mud before I go over the border. And then, which I might do that in the morning actually. I'll probably do that in the morning because I've got another hour and a half drive to where I was a couple of days ago, which is not so far off the border, so I'm going to drive down there, cool down, have a shower, get some decent clean clothes on, get the motor washed. If I see somewhere on the way, I'll get it washed now, but failing that I'll get it washed tomorrow before, because this sailing notice, I think it's sailing notice is just before the border, so I'll do that and then get prepared for the border tomorrow. So thanks very much, custom guys, much appreciated. Thanks Kevin, thanks Caris, and let's go to a new country. Bye bye. The joys of overlanding travel. Good wits.